Hello, Fragrance here. So today I'm coming with a review on a fragrance that I'm really excited to share with you guys, because since I've received that, I've been wearing it one day after the other. Really excited. Easily shot to my top 5 favorite Boadicea the Victorious fragrances in my collection. The fragrance that I'm talking about is called Amethyst. It was a blind buy, but a calculated one based on a recommendation from friends that I trust. 2 friends that told me that they loved it, and after they described it, I decided to take the plunge, and I don't regret it one bit. I think it's an amazing fragrance. So on to presentation. Comes in this box here, amethyst color, beautiful. Unlike the box that you receive from Neimer, which is amouage like with a pedestal there, this one opens this way and then the fragrance sits in there. And the bottle, let me tell you, the bottle is just gorgeous, but this is more than a pretty bottle. I don't know if my camera can do justice to the color here, gold and amethyst color, just amazing fragrance. And like I said, just more than just a pretty bottle. This one is an exquisite fragrance that is centered around 3 accords: cinnamon, amber, and then leather. What is loaded here mostly is labdanum. If you know labdanum, it has facets of ambery qualities and then leathery qualities. You do get that here. This fragrance is heavy on the labdanum. But going back to what I get out of this fragrance, so at the top I get this smooth, refined, warm cinnamon that is not as fiery and warm as what you get out of House of Sillage #1. That one, the cinnamon is just hot, warm, really fiery there. In Amethyst, the cinnamon is much refined, smoother, rounder in quality if you want. And then there's a little bit of black pepper that gives a dark edge to the fragrance, but over time it fades out and it disappears. So you get the black pepper in the opening. Paired with that smooth cinnamon is a nutty, creamy, sweet amber that is loaded with labdanum. That's what I get for the first 4 hours. Cinnamon, sprinkled, nutty, creamy amber. And as it transitions though, the labdanum is going to fade down, melt down the nutty amber facets and then show more of the leathery qualities of the labdanum. And then there it gives me a dark brown leather along with the cinnamon that is still persistent, smooth throughout, and then with the woody backbone. That's pretty much what I get out of the fragrance. So to recap, 3 key notes: smooth cinnamon. Boadicea the Victorious does cinnamon really well. So a smooth cinnamon, nutty, creamy, amber, sweet, transitioning to more of the leathery facets in the dry down. And the cinnamon is persistent throughout the wearing of the fragrance. And that's about it. In terms of point of references, if you've tried Isseni, I suspect you will love Amethyst a lot. Isseni has that spicy oriental vibe in the opening. It did remind me of Isseni when I was trying Amethyst, but then they differ once they start evolving. But overall, if you love Isseni, I have a really high expectation that you will love Amethyst as well. When I was trying Amethyst, another fragrance that it hinted at or reminded me of is Noor by Royal Crown. They're different, vastly different. The only connecting point there was the labdanum, the spicy character. The labdanum that I got from Amethyst, I get that vibe in Noor as well, but then there's patchouli and other resins, but the theme, a spicy oriental, is captured here as well. But here you have other floral aspect to it. But then I suspect that if you love Noor by Royal Crown, or more so Isseni by Boadicea the Victorious, you might end up loving Amethyst. It's just smooth. The cinnamon and the spices are much smoother, rounded in Amethyst compared to Isseni. On to performance, this one does not disappoint at all. Well into the next day I could smell this one, and looking at the notes you might think that is a heavy fragrance, but it does not come off stuffy at all. Keywords that I would use to describe this one, I would say regal, refined, sensual, and delicious. Now into seasonality occasions when you can wear this one. This one is really versatile. You can wear it pretty much in any scenario and in any season. Like I said, it's not stuffy, so even during summer, I don't see this one being cloying. If you do, you can reduce the number of sprays, but the way it comes off as smooth all around, I don't feel like this is going to be cloying during summer. Now on to rating, taking into account the price point, which I'm going to talk about, and then where you can find it. So price point, performance, composition, presentation, this falls in my category of highly recommended. This one, I cannot emphasize how much I love this one. Easily top 5 Boadicea the Victorious fragrances in my collection. Well composed here. You can see that I'm excited about this one, not just because it's an exclusive and it is a pretty bottle, but because of the composition. So if you love labdanum, you love Iceni, and then to some extent newer there, definitely give this one a try. On to where you can find it, and the price point retails around 390 euros. I know it is a bit expensive, but I think it is well worth it. And then it is exclusive to the boutique called the Printemps in Paris. So hard to get, but I think is well worth the hunt here. And I thank my two friends for pointing me into that direction and telling me how this one smelled. Really pleased to have this one in my collection. So if you've tried anything from the house, let me know what are your top 5 favorite from the house. If you've tried this one, let me know what you think of it as well. Again, thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and then take